So my first vocal teacher decided that I'm a baritone, and we had some success while singing, in spite of the fact that I was taken to musical college as a tenor. But this success was connected only with the parts which were very difficult for baritones and which were high, so I had some success in them. But when I started singing things like Onegin, Yeletsky, things that are for real baritones, Figaro, in spite of the fact that I was very good singing the aria, but the rest was completely bad. I must thank Eva linguist that she immediately saw during our first lesson that she saw that you are a tenor, and she saw the way which I, not of course the full way, but the way how to change it. She immediately heard that this quality is not the quality of a baritone. So a good teacher always know, maybe on the second lesson, the first lesson, they always know what kind of voice is it, even if they fake it very greatly. I always was a tenor, and before I had to struggle with this tenor personality to make myself some kind of a baritone. Of course, baritone is a person which should be calm, very relaxed, like you know, some kind of a guard, English guard, like, you know, or I don't know. Tenor is some kind of hysterical person, really. And I was said this before in my life. Some of my friends told me, psychologically you're absolutely tenor. So, for the first time, of course, I didn't feel well when we were trying to do this change, because I had no breathing system, my voice was ruined. But step by step, this psychological tenor and tenor voice were starting to connect somehow. Even my wife once said me, when I was far away from a situation now, she listened to me and she said, okay, now I see that you are starting to breathe not by your soul, like it is like you on the stage. Something connects to real you. Your voice, you are speaking while you are pronouncing words, and the sound of a voice, it has such kind of a quality which is let me think, I forgot the word, which only you, or which only you can have. For me, one person can have only one voice. They say that there are some people who changed. No, I don't believe to it. It's either exception or they were changing to their real voices. Like for me, it was not we decided that it's a bad baritone, maybe he will be a good tenor, let's try, or maybe he will be a good bass, so next year we'll try basso. I was changing to what I really had before. Eva Linguist has a very great program As I heard, it was taken from some Olympic sportsmen, psychological stuff, something like this. It's a really great program, and during some steps of your career, I think every singer should try to use it because it works sometimes even with the things which are not connected to singing or some other stuff, professional stuff. I was trying to use this program just for fun in billiard games, in anything, in whatever I was interested in. So it really works. Even in a week, in 2 weeks already you feel the result. That it gives you some skills. Even sometimes you have skills like with billiard games. If I can describe this example, I was just doing this for fun. I thought, okay, I am a very bad billiard player, but if I try to use this program, psychological program, for having a game with a very good billiard player, so I won. It was just shock. I won. Really, it worked. So the feeling was clear. It was hope for future life. I saw that I can do something, and I discovered it only with this teacher during this first audition. There was nothing like this before in my life. I had a lot of teachers, 7 years in the theater as a baritone, a lot of singing activity, but nothing like this. Immediately it started working, and my whole vocal singing system was broken. If it, and of course for me it was clear, if it works now when I'm completely dead, it will of course work in years, so I should stick to this teacher forever.
Move a little bit inside.
Скажи, придешь ли, дева красоты, слезу пролить над ранней урной и думать, он меня любит. My first success was again a surprise for me. So I had some audition, and during that audition a very important agent told me that okay, your voice is very big and it can cover any orchestra. For me it was like, oh my god, is it really happening? And the most pleasant thing for me after this was that some person came to me after this audition, who was listening to my singing, and she told me that, oh my god, who is your teacher? And this person really did not believe that I could be a tenor. She didn't like my singing before at all, and she had round eyes, and she was telling, oh my god, you are singing so great. Now who is your teacher? Where is she? How did you do this? So for me this was more than agent. This agent told me, because sometimes agents can say some things which are hard to believe or which have some reasons, but this person, she was really honest, and I know her attitude. I knew her attitude which was before, and now it was a complete change, like a shock. It's special kind of a pleasure to be a tenor, really. So when you're a tenor, you should be a tenor. You should go on stage, sing a lot to the public, because it's like a drug. So when you feel this special pleasure, it cannot be compared to any other pleasure in the world. Куда вы удалились, весны моей золотые огни? Что день грядущий мне готовит? Его мой взор благословенный тьмы приход. Блеснет за утро луч деницы, и заиграет яркий день. А я, быть может, я к гробнице сойду в таинственную сень, и память юного поэта поглотит медленное лето, забудет мир меня. Но ты, Ольга, скажи, придешь ли, дева красоты, слезу пролить над ранней урной и думать, он меня любил, он мне единой посвятил рассвет печальной жизни бурной. Ах, Ольга, я тебя любил, тебе единой посвятил рассвет печальный жизни бурной. Ах, Ольга, я тебя любил. Сердечный друг, желанный друг, приди, приди. Желанный друг, приди, я твой супруг, приди, я твой супруг, приди, приди. Я жду тебя, желанный друг, приди, приди, я твой